guys, and welcome back to the pig room. So for this week's video, we are going to do yet another vlog. It's gonna be a little bit random with what's in this actual vlog because I have a lot going on today. So right now we just pulled up to Rick's Saddle Shop, which is very similar to a Tractor Supply. I don't know if it's a chain store or if it's the only one in my town, but they basically have the same things that Tractor Supply has. So we are here to get some bedding because my dad's actually in California. So we are taking care of his chickens. Also, he got some new chicks, 4 baby chicks. So I'm going to show them off in this vlog as well. And then also I'm going to be doing some cage changes to some of my pigs and switching them around, but I will obviously, you know, talk more about that when we get home. Where's our pig stuff? Where's their pig stuff?
What do you mean? The guinea pig?
Yeah. They have new stuff. Some of this stuff is good, some of the stuff is not good. I actually have these. These are really good. Not only does it act as a hide, but it also allows them to chew on them. $20 is a little expensive for what it is, so I probably would not get that again. Oh my God, this is like similar to how the cage that Leon and Mr. Styles was in. Definitely not good for any of these animals at all. And then the ones to the right are
Oh my God.
not good at all. Like, definitely not. These are really good. These are like the massive ones. Last time I was here, I was like, I didn't know they made these in like big sizes. They're actually the same price as the 12-ounce one. So these are like a really great deal. All of this stuff, guys, like all of this carnival like treats, not good whatsoever. This is what Leon and Mr. Styles previous owner was giving them. Anything with food coloring, dyes, nuts, like all these kinds of things, it's just not good to give them. It's a choking hazard. It doesn't provide any nutritional value. It's bad. Anything with like filler, with like banana chips, papaya. Papaya is fine to give to them in moderation, but having it as a main thing included inside of their actual pelleted food, which is supposed to be given to them daily, it's not good for them. It's way too much sugar for their bodies to handle. Then they have things like this, which is cute, like little veggie bowls. I like this. Little rabbit ones. This is also another huge thing. This is salt licks for guinea pigs. They do not need this whatsoever. This is pointless. Way too much calcium. If a guinea pig does have too much calcium in their diet, they're going to get bladder stones, which is a huge problem to deal with. Surgery is involved when you do have a pig with these, so avoid these at all costs. Things like also like Himalayan salt licks, those are not good either. To be honest, anything from like the KT brand is not the best. Full Cheeks definitely improve their brand. Oh my God, these are good too. Sarah has these as well. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Harnesses for pigs. This is a big no-no.
Yeah, let me just go walk my pig.
Like, guinea pigs' backs are so incredibly fragile. Like, you do not want to be pulling them on a leash. I feel like this is almost an invitation for kids to have pets and make it seem like it's a cute little thing to have. Not all kids, I'm not like making a huge generalization, but like they don't know how gentle to be with these animals. And if a kid was to just like yank a pig, like the back could easily break. So something like this is something you never ever want to use. It like infuriates me that there's a company out there that can possibly be okay with making these products, because it's not okay. It's going to literally kill them. Yeah, everything is like okay here, not the best. So let's go ahead and get what we need for the chickens. They're gonna like green and blue ones. They grow so fast too. Do I have to sign this? Okay, thank you. Anyway, wish I could stay like this.
They're so cute.
Hey, chickies. I just want to show you guys what the new chicks look like down in our basement. How creepy this looks. This looks like a scene out of like Dexter or something. They're living in a little plastic container. There's 4 chicks with their heat lamp. They are just, oh my God, they already look bigger. Oh my God, they look bigger. And hi. Take this off really quickly.
Can I carry one?
Yeah, you can carry one.
Oh, it's hot down here. Are they okay with that heat?
Oh yeah, no, they have to be in heat.
Oh my God, you're so cute.
Hi, my baby. Hi. Here's their little setup. They got their water, which, oh my God. Yeah, I know. Aren't you guys pissed too? they're like, we want water. But they got their food right here, their little pellets. I feel like they're bored though. No?
I think they need a bigger.
Like, I feel like my dad should get like a bigger pen. But they are the most cool little chickies ever. I really, really like them. Before my dad actually got chickens, I thought they were the most like antisocial beings and like honestly not the smartest. But having had chickens for the last couple months and like visiting them, cleaning their cages, interacting with them, they really can build a bond with you. All of them have their own personality. They stick to their own groups. Like, they are really, really cool animals. Honestly, they're just like pigs, which is really cool. Hi, buddy. Oh, You like your little belly scratched? Goodness, you're just a little cute baby. Alrighty guys, so we are back home from taking care of the chickens. I didn't actually end up filming outside with cleaning out their coop and stuff because it was so incredibly windy out there. You guys probably wouldn't have been able to hear me, but chickens and also chickies are well taken care of. Fresh water, fresh food, clean coops, eggs collected, all kinds of things that I had to do are done over there. Also the duck is happy as well because he had fresh water in his pond. But now we are back home and going to be taking care of course, our piggies. They have a very messy room. I feel like I literally cleaned it like 2 days ago last time I vlogged, and it's already pretty messy. To be fair, all of that's actually clean laundry. I just need to organize it, get it off the floor so I can actually vacuum. This pile down here is actually dirty laundry, so I'm going to bring that downstairs and start a couple loads of laundry. But I'm just gonna first start off on cleaning this room, getting it all nice and clean again with vacuuming and stuff. And then I will talk with you guys about what's actually going down today with the cage arrangements. Nothing too crazy, so it should take me no time at all. But I will talk to you guys and update you on what's actually happening after I get done cleaning. So let's get started. Alrighty guys, so the pig room is looking much better, much cleaner. I've got all their fleece over there. Just need to take that down really quickly. And then I got my vacuum who needs to stay out because I actually need to clean some cages. But I just wanted to give you guys the rundown of what's actually happening with some of my pigs and their arrangements. So as you guys know, we have Winston and Kai right here. They are my most crazy pigs, especially this one right here. As you can see, he's just going crazy 24/7, and they are locked in entirely. They don't have an opening kind of like that over there because they know how to escape. They can actually climb up, well, Winston can, all 2 grids and jump out. So I have to have this here. It has to happen. I wish I could not do this because it doesn't look that pretty. It looks like they're in jail, but to keep them in here in their cage and also to keep them safe, I have to do it. So they've been living in this cage for the last couple months. It's a 3x6 CNC cage. It is very big. It is well above the minimum requirements for 2 pigs, especially for males. They're not the best of friends, but they do work with each other. So they have been living in this for the last couple months. Again, 3x6. And then over here on the opposite side of the pig room, we have Ashton living in a 3x3 and then Jojo living in a 3x4. So this cage right here measures a 3x7. That's the size that Mr. Styles and Leon are living in. So I had this idea to actually move Ashton and Jojo to where they are. If you guys also don't know, they're separated by a grid because Jojo is a little aggressive and then Ashton is very aggressive. So they just live on their own next to each other, but they can still interact with the bars. So they're going to be moved from here to over there where Winston and Kai are currently living. And then Winston and Kai are going to come over here into a 3x7, giving them an extra 3 square feet. Overall, I think this is going to be a lot better for them and their relationship because they're going to have more room to run around and just play with each other and just also get away from each other, if I'm being realistic here, because they're not the best of friends again. So I think this is going to be a much better option. The only thing I'm a little upset about is that Jojo is going to get a 3x3, so he's going to downgrade from 3 square feet, so he's going to be in this exact size cage right here. But then again, it kind of works out better because I'll have all of my single boys down here, and then I'll have my pairs of boys on this side, so it just makes a lot more sense. But then again, a 3x3 is a perfect size for a single pig, and obviously due to the circumstances with them being a little bit more aggressive, it is definitely fine. So I think the first thing that I'm gonna do is clean their cage. I'm gonna let Winston out for free roam time, let let him do his thing, and then Kai will just stay in here while I'm cleaning everything, and then put him in his carrier while Winston is out and about in free roam, because them two cannot be out on free roam with each other because they go crazy, they fight each other, they launch at each other. I don't know what it is. I think having the other males around them trigger something within them, so unfortunately they can't be out at the same time. Once I clean that, I'll set it all up. I'll put the barrier in the middle, making them a 3x3 and a 3x3, and then we'll put Jojo and Ashton in. Alrighty, so the cage is all nice and sanitized really well with my vinegar and water solution. As you can see, Winston is out right now. Kai is in the purple carrier right there. And then when it comes time to actually move over Ashton and Jojo, I realized that I can't take down that divider to set it up over there because then that would give them access to each other. So what I'm going to do is actually put one of them inside of the carrier, probably just Ashton. So I'll put him in this one right here. And then that way he can just chill out, snack on some hay. And then we can actually take apart this divider right here and then set it up on that cage. And then we can start moving in the pig. So let me go ahead and just get Ashton and then move him into his carrier. Winston, really? I think this is what he's been meaning to do every single time he escapes. He has a fascination with Ashton. He's literally the only pig he really wants to bother. So I guess he just wants to be in there. But I'm going to take him out. I'm going to put back up this grid right here. And then Jojo will have access to this entire cage. And then we'll go ahead and start moving in Ashton and then Jojo. And then we'll get working on Winston and Kai. Alrighty, divider is now all done. I have it right here. So I don't have to change much when it comes to actually setting this up into that cage over there. I'll just have to attach it with some zip ties, which I have right over there. But now Jojo is just exploring Ashton's side of the cage. He's probably having a great time, having way more space. But I'm gonna go ahead and set up this divider, get it all nice and secure, really make sure that the pigs can't get into each other's cages, and then we'll start decorating. Again, I have all of their clean fleece right here, and then some over there, and then behind there. So I'm gonna go ahead and just set this up, and then I will update you guys after. Alrighty guys, the piggies are all moved into their cages. As you can see though, Winston and Kai are having major dominance issues. They got into a little bit of a tornado in the cage that I had to break up. There was just a tiny bit of hair pulling. It was actually on Winston's part because Kai was the first one to kind of start teeth chattering. But as you can see, they are kind of bucking at one another and really proving their dominance. I'm not sure if it's because they can smell the old boys in this cage. I did sanitize everything really, really well. I'm not sure if it's just being in a new area. I really don't know what it is. They didn't really have the best of relationship even before, but now it's just proving itself to be really what it is and even worse. They're just nervous to be around each other. See, you can, oh my God. And I have my fleece on standby because I feel like something is about to happen. This may not be good, guys. I think I'm going to have to separate if this persists for, you know, for a few minutes because I just don't feel like stressing them out. All right, yeah, I'm gonna break this up. Hey, hey, come here. Oh, hey. They did a little bit of a tornado after breaking that up. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to separate their cages with a divider and then get them out of here. Let's get out. Come on, let's get out of the cage, come on. All right, well, I took out Winston because he obviously is the first one that knows to get out, but I think that they're just... something's up with them. They're not getting along. Being in this new territory just isn't good for them. I think I'm just gonna have to separate them and put a divider for the time being, and then maybe try and do a reintroduction, maybe even try a buddy bath. But I'm just gonna let Winston stay out here for a little bit and see what happens. I don't like that they're in a confined space, you know, being this aggressive with one another. I've seen this before, but it's almost as if they were bonding for the first time, so it just makes me uncomfortable. So I'm just gonna let him hang out here for a bit and then see what we can do afterwards. But yeah, this is not fun to deal with. In the meantime, while Winston is just out and about hanging, I wanted to show off to you guys Ashton and JoJo's cages. Guys, if you are ever thinking about getting guinea pigs, do not get males. They are the most complicated animals in the world. Females, chillin'. Males, aggressive. Basically why I have all of these single males is because no one can get along with each other. It's the most annoying thing ever. Nonetheless, they're all happy by themselves. They all have their own space and setup, so it is what it is. But here is Ashton's cage. He's in the same size that he was before, in a 3x3, living next to JoJo. He's got his little piggy bunk bed. He's got one of his horoscope squish tunnels, his litter box, which is now in the middle of the cage because he likes it there. He likes creating kind of like a moat around it so he can do laps. We've got one of his fiddlestick tunnels right there, his food and a few toys back there, and then his water bottle, which actually needs to be cleaned. And then here we have JoJo's cage with his litter box in the middle as well. Just gonna move that so you guys can see better. Probably gonna move this as well so he can get to his water bottle a lot easier. Probably gonna move this as well. But here's his cage. He is on one of my fleece liners with a really cool yellow and blue theme. Got his litter box, twig tunnel, Timothy tunnel, and then his Palchi house, and then a couple toys scattered throughout with his food and his water bottle. It's actually pretty clean for the most part. I do have to do some cleaning of these bottles because they're looking a little gross on the bottom, so I'll do that after I end this video. So JoJo is just having a good old time being in his own cage. He has been alone for the entirety that I've had him. He is just one of those pigs that likes his alone time. He likes his own space. I do wish that I could make his cage a little bit larger. I wish I could do a 3x4, but for right now, he's just going to be in a 3x3 as this is all I can provide. But obviously I can provide him with free roam space and just take off these 2 grids and he can kind of roam this entire space like Winston is doing right now. But here are the girls on the top. Everyone is just napping and stuff. As you can see, Caroline is just snoozing away inside of her hay. And we got Teddy over there in her piggy bunk bed along with Eris. And then who is that over there? Wanda's in her house, and I believe Kyle is right under there. And then we've got Lennon as well snacking in her litter box, and then Willow in her wooden house. So I will say I do like the setup a lot better because all of my single males are on this side of the room. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 single cages, all 3x3s. And then possibly if Kai and Winston, my bad boy over there and my bad boy over there, cannot figure this out, they're gonna have to end up being split and they will get a 3.5x3 and a 3.5x3. This is quite annoying, you guys. I
just literally the only hope that I have left is Leon and Mr. Styles to be the only last standing pigs that get along that are males. They do have their tussles here and there and their arguments, but for the most part, they have never done anything like Winston and Kai were doing, as I showed you guys on camera. But again, this is all part of just owning boys, and if I could do it all over again, I would definitely get girls because it's annoying. It's annoying to deal with. It's annoying to do so many cage renovations and, you know, dividing everything, and it's just a lot. So yeah, I think I'm just going to let him hang out here for a little bit more and then possibly just put him back in the cage and just see how they react. If I see that they're doing some more aggressiveness with each other with a lot of teeth chattering and stuff, open mouth, then I'm just going to leave it at that and just split the cage. Hopefully I have some more grids. I know that I have these ones right here, but Winston can actually get over them. So I'm going to have to double them up like I did over for this cage so he doesn't do that. Yeah, I will update you guys. All right, guys. Well, Winston is now back in the cage. I let him chill in free roam time for about 10 to 15 minutes, put him in the carrier for about 10 minutes to really let him calm down, and then I just put him back in the cage and he's now been in here for the last 5 minutes. I gave them some lettuce to munch on to see if that could help, and they seem to be doing much better. They were just laying next to each other and actually munching down on their lettuce, so it seems like they had to just establish some dominance right from the get-go. Just because it is a new cage, new smells, new everything, that is really just the reality of owning male guinea pigs. I was really worried, you guys. I thought I was gonna have to do like a buddy bath, separate them. I was a stress ball. Like, I was really stressing hard because I have gone through this one too many times. Basically, you know, all my males are single on this side, on the bottom half. I only have Leon and Mr. Styles and then Kai and Winston. So to have these boys split up and have 2 more lone pigs in addition to the ones I already have would have just killed me. You know, I'm still very hesitant on the nature of their relationship. They're still kind of, oh, did I speak too soon? Probably. Damn. All right, well, never mind. Oh no, guys. I'm just gonna let this roll so you guys can get the most rawest reaction when it comes to having boys. I'm gonna give them a little bit of lettuce and see if that helps. What? I put your lettuce right in the cage, boys. All right, well, never mind. I was confident that things had settled down. Maybe they weren't. So I'm probably just going to sit by their cage for the next hour and really monitor them and just make sure they're okay and just see how things go. If I really see that nothing is improving and they're still acting the same with each other, being a little bit hostile and aggressive, you can see Winston is still trying to escape. I am possibly going to try out the buddy bath method and just probably see if that works. So I'm just gonna sit by the cage for the next hour or so, and then I'll update you guys later. Well, you guys, it took less than probably 2 minutes since I last turned off the camera for them to have another major launch at one another and semi-tornado. So as you can see, the boys are split up. They now are both living in a 3.5 by 3 with the divider going from bottom to top because I really needed to make sure that Winston was not going to be capable of getting all the way up here, but luckily we have this bar right here, which is actually covering the spacing for him to actually get inside there. So there's no way for him to get in there. It does move around, so I'm probably going to actually zip tie it to the top of the cage so that way there's no possible chance, because I mean, this is like not even an inch at the top, so he definitely can't, but just to be sure. Oh god, I just jinxed myself and I said that. I really hope I wasn't going to end up with more single pigs. And now I have 2 single pigs. To be honest, guys, though, like, I am not surprised by this. Their relationship really hasn't been the same after Kai attacked Ezra and I had to separate them. And maybe a reasoning for Winston always escaping is because he wasn't always happy with Kai being his cage mate, but I know he's probably always going to want to escape because that's just his personality. He has a fascination for some reason with Ashton, who's over there. When I did have him out for free roam time, he was just nonstop at his cage, chewing his bars and stuff like that. For how smart this little man is, he knows how to get out of a cage, but when it comes to getting in a cage, he has no idea. Unfortunately, guys, this vlog has turned for the worst, I guess you could say. I mean, then again, I can't say I'm surprised because their relationship has always been rocky. As you can see, you know, Kai has his litter box and water bottle and pellet dish, so I'm actually going to get all my spare stuff for Winston so we can have everything of his own. He still looks very stressed out. This is just in his nature to always want to escape and be doing stuff like this, but I can't stop him because he's just so incredibly crazy. So yeah, I'm going to just put the grids back on right now, lock him in, and then I'll end this video with you guys. can't believe things went the way they went. This is probably the last thing. I mean, I can't say it's the last thing I expected because Winston and Kai's relationship has always been rocky, but I didn't see it happening so soon or witnessing it when I like just wanted to move them into a new cage. I was like super excited for this, and just like things did not turn out how they were supposed to. But let this just be not only a lesson to myself but also to you guys that you can't plan for certain things to happen with your pigs, especially when it comes to males and males that predominantly have very strong personalities, which is what Kai and Winston both have. And I think that having two pigs like them together, it's almost kind of inevitable for things to kind of go south, and it's just unfortunate that it had to happen on these terms. But I will say, having had them in their cages for the last about 2 hours, they seem a lot more content, they seem a lot more calm, they seem a lot more at peace. So I'm happy about that. There's no more running around, there's no more chasing, there's no more teeth chattering, because they were doing all this stuff before, but it never got to a point where they were tornadoing with each other and fighting each other. I didn't actually get any of the tornadoes on film, but you guys saw how aggressive that those boys were getting, and that's just stuff that can happen, and you really got to be ready for it. Yeah, I got 7 lone pigs now, which is unfortunate. I can't believe I'm even saying that out loud. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. Hopefully, and I do have hope for Leon and Mr. Styles to stay together. So yeah, expect to see more bonding videos in the future. I am scared, really scared to even try to do any of my boys with each other, but I think it's worth a shot. Obviously, I'm not going to be bonding any of the aggressive ones. I'm having a little bit of hope for Ezra and Toby. Those are my only boys that have some potential to be bonded, so I think I'll be doing them next. And then some other videos are going to be coming in the future, which I'm really excited for. I actually announced something super cool on my Patreon, so if you are subscribed there, you would know. If you're not, it'll be linked down below. But something is happening to one of my pigs, and I'm just really excited for it to finally happen, because there's going to be a lot of changes happening in the pig room. So stick around for that. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you for being here with me during this very stressful time. I really do appreciate it. If you guys like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more videos every single week. And until then, I hope you and your piggies are happy, safe, and healthy. Bye, guys.